When you sign a 1017, you should expect to die. When you sign to 1017, you need to expect to get into a shootout. When you sign to 1017, you need to prepare to go to jail. You didn't sign to 1017 because you was somebody who was going to, you not like those other people. You not like all them other labels. The closest thing to 1017 is CMG. If we're being honest about you having to be who you say you is. If you wanted to be a punk pussy ass rapper, you could have took your ass and signed to the parent company. And nobody would have gave no fuck about you being no pussy, no snitch, no bitch, no faggot, nothing. NAYIMEDWARD $ nigga. NAYIMED. Welcome to my channel. My name is Nayim. I am your host, and today let's talk about Gucci Mane and the 1017 curse. Gucci Mane 1017 is not cursed. Now, there could be some spiritual unrest going on over there because of all the bullshit that Gucci Mane brings to his label. But let's actually talk about what actually is going on. So before we talk about what the qualifications for even being on 1017 are and what the consequence is going to be if it's found out that you are not, and the consequence is going to be if you are found out that you are who you really say you are. Let's talk about what Gucci Mane does and who the fuck Gucci Mane actually is. So my thing is, Gucci Mane is an A&R. It is not a secret that he's an A&R. People are like, oh, he's a street A&R. No, actually, Gucci's an actual, real A&R at Atlantic Records over there, where he takes all his people, over there where he takes all of his artists to get their deals, over there where he takes artists that you don't even know about to get deals, and he will walk through the door. It's not just Gucci Mane taking whatever he want on the table and throwing the rest to whatever, or not fucking with you if you're not who you say you are. There's artists that Gucci Mane can and has, absolutely, because there's no way he's just taking everybody for himself, because he I ain't gonna say he can't do that, he could do that, but 1017 as a label, and if we go all the way back before it was actually called like the new 1017 records and shit, remember that there's groups of people, because my thing is he's Atlanta based, and the South we just love and adore Gucci so much. Everybody would want a chance with Gucci. The thing is, you got to be a certain type of nigga to stand with him. Go all the way back to people like Flocka, Frenchie, Juice. You know OJ the Juice Man, if you don't know who the fuck Juice is. But like, go all the way back to those type of people. That's the type of crowd when he was younger and he was crazy and he was drugged out. That's what it was. But as he got older, he realized that he has a knack for talent. He is the person who was palling around with like Nicki Minaj and had Nicki Minaj going, not palling around, she was palling around with him. So Nicki Minaj could have been with Gucci Mane, even though it already came out. Deb was talking about how he didn't like her because he couldn't fuck her, but like, she would not have been able to be a good fit for the 1017 brand, because she does not represent, whether her music represents whatever the fuck it represents, she does not represent what 1017 actually is when we talk about who actually can fit on the label. So that's just one example of the people who, yeah, Gucci influenced, Gucci pulled them, but you got to go somewhere else because you don't fit in with the image. The thing is, with being on 1017, you have to actually be who you say you are. Point blank, period. Fuck everything I just said about a nigga having an ear for talent, knowing that somebody can be a good fit, walking them to the door, getting his finder's fee because he's getting paid. Gucci Mane taking the artist to fucking Atlantic and saying, hey, I got this artist, nigga, give me my bread, give me my fee, goddamn $50, $60, $70,000 per person I take over there. Nigga, I told y'all this a long time ago when I first started this channel, that 600 people get signed every year that you will never hear and you will never know about. You will never hear their music. You will never see them. They will never be nobody that you fucking know. I don't fucking know him either. But I'm just saying, 600 people get signed a year. All I got to do is take them over there, get my bread. If they pop, I get a fee. If they don't pop, it don't ain't no sweat to me. I already got paid up front. That is what Gucci Mane's over there doing at Atlantic. As far as his own imprint, he has the power to sign artists, and when you sign an artist, you get the label money. You get the money that comes from them. You get a cut of everything that they do, depending on what kind of deal you give them. Because my thing is, Gucci Mane ain't giving out no fair deal. Like, as far as Pooh Shiesty went to jail worth 3 million, but Pooh Shiesty had a hit, like a real hit record. Pooh Shiesty had a hit record, like a real heavy hit record. It's still being played today. So, you know, you sign a whole bunch of people in the hope that, because there's how many classes of 1017 has it been? The most recent tragedies of 1017, aside from Big Scar just passing away, if we rewind a little bit, there was that one nigga who came out the closet, Lil Wop, like, you the fuck out of here. 1017 don't represent that. Don't give a fuck if a nigga don't care about you being gay or not. You don't fit in and don't belong here. So instead of just coming out in the beginning and saying, hey, I'm a gay nigga, you decided that you was gonna say Gucci Mane didn't support me, Gucci Mane didn't whatever, Gucci Mane's doing this. Wes, Hot Boy West from Texas, when he got into all his little bit of trouble that he got in recently, niggas, oh, I tried to sell my Rolex that he gave me. He signed me for this little bit of money. But my thing is, bruh, a lot of niggas that get signed over there, we wouldn't have known who the fuck they was if Gucci didn't put them on their Instagram page. One way that you can tell is if you look at a nigga and the only chain a nigga got is the chain from the label and shit. So it's just like, these people already had bullshit going on. Pooh Shiesty in jail, Fujiano fucked up in the game, Big Scar dead. You know what I'm saying? And keep happening to every. I mean, it's a laundry list at this point, and people are calling it a curse instead of just realizing that. I mean, it is unlucky but it's not unlucky for supernatural reasons. It's unlucky because you know what the expectation is when you walk through the door. Pussy ass nigga, if you ain't who you say you is, get the fuck out my face. You cannot be 1017, from the hardest nigga to whatever bitch is on the label. And the only person I think about is Enchanting. So my thing is, that is the expectation when you walk through the door. If you felt like you wasn't, my thing is, you're not going to turn it down because it's Gucci Mane, obviously. But you better be who the fuck you say you is. And it is an expectation when you go over there. Gucci Mane's not signing gospel rappers. Gucci Mane is signing people fresh out the street who, like I always say, niggas come in with their own problems, with their own habits, with their own bullshit attached to them. Niggas don't know nothing about being no artist. Niggas don't know nothing about signing to no label, being a part of no corporation. Niggas can't even rap. So to have any type of expectation that these people are not going to flop, die, or go to jail is not, it shouldn't even be relegated to no curse. That is what's supposed to happen. When you sign a 1017, you should expect to die. When you sign to 1017, you need to expect to get into a shootout. When you sign to 1017, you need to prepare to go to jail. You didn't sign to 1017 because you was somebody who was going to, you not like those other people. You not like all them other labels. The closest thing to 1017 is CMG. If we're being honest about you having to be who you say you is. If you wanted to be a punk pussy ass rapper, you could have took your ass and signed to the parent company. And nobody would have gave no fuck about you being no pussy, no snitch, no bitch, no faggot, nothing. Nobody would have cared about that if you signed up there. But because you signed under Gucci and Gucci Mane, no matter how prim and pristine and worked out and shaped up and married and stop the violence a nigga gonna be, that's still Gucci Mane. That's still like, there's a standard, and that is the standard when you go over there. Niggas is just giving motherfuckers chances and letting niggas come in, and it's just like, oh, I feel like that can go somewhere. Niggas getting signed to 1017 in hopes of getting another Pooh Shiesty. You sign 100 artists, and you'll be lucky if 3 of them actually become something. And that is what's happening over there. It ain't got nothing to do with the curse. Nigga is trying to get the next street star, because it's always gonna be a street nigga, a street bitch, some type of street star out there. It don't have nothing to do with nothing supernatural. I mean, the closest thing it could be is karma, but these people already came in with their own shit. So it's just like, what a nigga supposed to just lose their beef, lose their oppositions, lose everything that they already had going on because they went over there and signed? No, it actually intensifies. Your beef intensifies. Your bullshit intensifies. Any problems you had in the neighborhood, now they're bigger because now you the biggest thing in the neighborhood. It doesn't matter if you signed for $10,000 that you could have went and got at Arby's working on the weekends for like a year. Doesn't matter. You're signed to Gucci Mane, which is a way bigger look than whatever the fuck other type of bullshit situation that nigga, because everybody where you from probably rap for Gucci Mane to even be there. So it's like, or for Gucci to even have come across you or be in the hood or have people who have feet in the hood. So what the fuck you thought? You thought like, no, like when you sign everything, it's like getting any type of fame or any type of notoriety or any type of accomplishment. When you get your accomplishment, everything else start to, it's gonna make you more of who you are. It can take you away from who you are, but it's gonna reveal everything that's going on around you. So now, cause it's all perception. And then, and the fact of the matter is, these people come into 1017, you sign a shit deal, because you're not about to make this nigga no money. Like, if we talking real talk, a nigga just giving you a fucking opportunity, because the more people I bring to the slaughterhouse, the more steak I can take home on the back end. And if we get lucky, we really might have a fucking award-winning pig in his hoe. Like, super bacon. But this shit is inevitable. Who gives a fuck? Like to be honest, who gives a fuck? Like, that's what the expectation is. If you didn't want your life to be that, or you don't want to be caught up in the bullshit, because you're gonna have to go, you're gonna have to be who you say you is. And the fact of the matter is, again, these people are who they say they are, so they should already have the expectation to die, go to jail, be murdered, be shot at, their baby mama be killed, goddamn run over by a car in a bad drug deal, do 100 years. They should expect it. It's not a curse. That's my fucking nephew could look at it and tell you what the fuck the cause and the effect would be. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it, man. I'm working the sets now. We rotating. So thank you for tuning in. My name is Nayim. I'm going $NAYIMEDWARD $, nigga. NAYIMED.